welcome to another Cowboy the Service Dog vlog, and today I teamed up to make a video with the Service Dog Life, and that's Alicia and her dog Hazel, and if you guys are not subscribed to her, you should go over and check her out. She's an amazing YouTuber. I'll link her down below, but today we're going to do 5 things negative about having a service dog out in public, so your pet peeves, and then 5 things positive that everybody has, but sometimes they get overlooked. So she came up with 5 negative and positive, and I came up with 5 negative and positive. So her video should go up the same day as this, or close to it. I'll link her channel down below. So let's get started. Negative things out in public with a service dog. There's a ton of them. My first one is feeding my dog. I hate when people try to feed your service dog food while you're standing in line or while you're walking through a grocery store. It drives me bananas. It happens all the time for me. Another thing with him is he has a really long tail, and he's really small and low to the ground, so he gets stepped on a lot. I get most people don't look on the floor for stuff, but it's like there is a giant dog, well, I guess he's not giant, but a dog on the floor with a bright red vest, and you still step on him? Okay. My third one is when people come up to me and say, oh, I have an ESA too. ESAs are not service dogs. They are not trained to do tasks. They do not need to be out in public. I am sorry for everybody that has an ESA, but those are the rules. They do not have public access. So I do not want to hear about you bringing your ESA out in public. Don't really want to hear about it. My fourth negative one is taking a handicap stall when you don't need it. If you have a stroller, a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, I want you to take the handicap. When you are a 4-year-old by yourself, I don't want you to take the handicap stall. I can not tell you how long I stand in line in the bathroom some days so that I can get a handicap stall. It is hard to fit me, my dog, and my purse or my personal belongings into a small stall and still be able to get out and not have my dog be hit in the head. I need that handicap stall more than a little girl or more than someone that can use a regular stall. Last but not least for negative is bringing your kids up to pet him. Look, it's a puppy, let's go pet him. I hate when people do this. I absolutely hate it. It drives me bonkers. Because then we have a next generation that thinks petting and distracting service dogs is okay. If you do this, I would recommend stopping. It's going to drive me nuts. Now we're going to do the positives. There are a lot of positives that I didn't include in this, but here are my top 5 positives. My first one is when you come up and ask to pet him. I will let you pet him most of the time unless I'm having a really bad day. And if you come up and ask, that makes my world right there. I love when people come up and ask me instead of just doing it. My second one is having somebody come up and ask for education on service dogs. I am totally willing to spend 30 minutes up to 2 or 3 hours helping you understand what service dogs do, some of the tasks, the different types of service dogs, what my service dog does. I am totally fine with sitting there talking and trying to educate you about them if you're interested in it. My third one is I love when people read the patches. Whether it's a please do not pet me, or please do not distract, or a funny one that I have on his vest like I'm a service dog, not a magical unicorn. And when you comment on them, it makes me happy because I know that the money that I spent on the patches are actually being put to good use. My fourth one is I love when people come up and talk to me and pretend he isn't there. Because it's kind of weird to have somebody be talking to your dog and not you. I mean, you don't walk up to somebody and talk to their wheelchair. It's kind of creepy. Lastly, I love when people let me have the right of way or give me space. When we went to Texas last week, I got pushed out of the way a lot. I got cut in front of a lot. When going to the escalator, everybody jumps in front of you. I love when somebody is like, you can go first. Go ahead. Because that allows me to have space between my dog and the end of the escalator or a person in front of me, just in case he does put himself in harm's way by sitting down or something. I can step forward or I can step back to allow him to be safer. So I love when people actually let me go first. So that was my top 5 positives and my top 5 negatives of being a service dog owner and pet peeves that we deal with most of the day. Again, this video I was teamed up with the Service Dog Life, and Alicia is a great YouTuber. She can inform you of a lot. Her dog is an allergy detection dog for dairy, and I'm going to link her channel below. I thought I'd say that again. And you guys have a great rest of your day. I will be posting 2 videos this week, and if you haven't seen the one before this, go check it out. Bye! So let's get